All right, folks, this is Mr. Michelson once again. Hopefully you had a good time reading. And I'm on Moodle right now. I'm just going to scroll down here. You're going to be given some time here today to finish up maybe your homework from last time and then to move on to help us out with some future class periods. So once again, your homework last time was to make sure that after that zoo debate, you added 2 CER paragraphs to support what you thought about that topic of zoos. Make sure that's on the same Google Classroom document that you wrote your first CER paragraph on when we talked about social networking. If you haven't done that, you're going to need to get that done right now. So you'll have some time, thankfully, to get that done if you didn't do your homework. For those of you who did do your homework, you're ready to move on and you're ready to help us out with our next argument that we'll have in class. We're going to go back to the structured controversy model. So it won't be a large class debate like we did last class. We're going to call this the student choice structured controversy because you're going to pick the topics. And how you're going to do that is you're going to explore SIRS today. On SIRS, you're going to see a number of different topics. We want you to find the best topics to really bring to class. We're going to actually get your submissions and then vote on what we want to talk about next in class for our next argument. So, like I said, we're going to go to SIRS. So I have a link to SIRS on Moodle. This is a link I know works because we've been using it. Gets us right back to that zoo topic. Now, again, zoos was just one of the many topics that you can find on SIRS. So if you go back from this, look at this red bar at the top of that page. And it says leading issues over here on the top left. If I click on leading issues, it's going to bring me to a whole big list of really topics that people have many different opinions on. I mean, look, there's hundreds and hundreds of topics on this page. And it's all kind of just like the zoos page was, it's all kind of laid out for you. What's the issue? The yes side, the no side. It'll have some recommended articles, and then it'll be a whole big list of other articles that you can check out. So, I mean, look at some of these topics. School lunches is a topic. Recycling is a topic. Smoking is a topic. Let's see. Tons and tons of topics. We've got junk food tax. We've got over here banned books. Hunting is an issue in here as well. And I think I just accidentally clicked on one. Workplace discrimination. And let's see, look, that page looks the same as the zoo one. It's kind of easy to understand. Let's choose another one maybe, though. I don't know. Let's go with... gun safety. I don't know. Again, you can look at this page, looks the same. Should young children be taught gun safety? Some people say yes, some people say no. There's some recommended articles for either side, and then scrolling down and down and down and down, you see tons of articles that at least address this issue of gun safety. So you're going to choose whatever topic you think is going to be best. So look at this list. Some of these topics might not be maybe appropriate for 7th grade. They might not be topics that are interesting for 7th graders. So make sure you choose the ones that you are interested in and that you think we can have a mature discussion about in class. Okay? So that's what you're going to do. You're going to be looking at these topics. And then if I go back to Moodle, it says fill out this form. Once you've decided that you found a good topic, you've even read some of the articles that you think are good articles, you can see both sides from what you've read. You're going to fill out this form. So you'll say your teacher is Mr. Michelson. You have LA whenever you have it. And what issue would you like to discuss? So, for example, I just did that one of gun safety as an example. What's the essential question for that issue? So if I go back to SIRS, let's find that gun safety thing again. Here we go. I can just copy this from SIRS. So should young children be taught gun safety? Let's just Control C and Control V. Get it right in there. Okay. That's the essential question. And your thesis for the yes side. I want to know, what do people on the yes side think? So for this particular issue, as an example, we've got the yes side. Gun safety should be taught to young children so they know what action to take if they encounter a firearm. So if that's the issue I'm going to go with, this is the yes side. Again, I can just copy and paste into there. And I can do the same with the no side. Gun safety should not be taught to young children because children should not be around guns. Okay, I don't know. Don't know what you think. I don't know what I think about this issue, but I'm just using it as an example. So, thesis for the yes side, thesis for the no side, copy and paste it. And we've got links to articles. I want you to include these links. I've got an example link for you here, but you're going to choose the link to the article. So let's say I read this article, the second one for the yes side. I take a look at it. Make sure you do read these articles. Make sure these are good quality sources that you're giving us, because I'm not going to have the time to read everyone's article for every issue that you submit. I want you to be the one to find out the best sources. And again, look at those ones on top that are recommended. If I decide this is a good one for the yes side, I can copy the link, and I'm just going to paste it. I'm going to do that with another article. So it could be one of those articles, again, that was up on top of the page. Or maybe it's even another article that you found if you scroll down. Do the same thing for the no side. Once you've got links to 2 articles for either side, you're going to submit this. And this will kind of enter our pool of topics that are potentially going to be talked about for our student choice structured controversy. I'll take a look at these. We'll vote on them likely next class. And then we'll start doing some more research to prepare for that student choice structured controversy. So your goal right now is to, again, finish the homework if you didn't, and then get to SIRS to start doing your research, spend some time, read those articles, pick a good topic, and then fill out that form. Make sure you're reading at home. That's your only homework, really, is to continue reading independently. Remember, we've got to read more than just the time I give you in the week in class. So 90 minutes per week is what we expect. Hopefully things go smoothly, and I will see you later. Have a good one.